So that is a really nice sounding B15 altogether. You know, I would prefer, my main gripe with that is not that cab simulation. It sounds like that. It's that I can't blend in my dry signal. I always gotta have a way to keep the dry signal in there a little bit or something. You know, I prefer with amp models to have the preamp sound coloring as and so I have a mix between the preamp sound and the IR. And that usually gets me my optimum results. For purposes of the video, I'm doing mostly all IR. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really mixing the two. I could, you know, and one thing that I will say right off of the right now is the um, SGT allows you to split up your signal a lot more than the other units do. I mean, well, the B6 is pretty flexible with that. So, but you know, the SGT allows you to have a through. So you can have a through, a preamp out, and a line level out or headphone out. You know, balanced out rather on here, and XLR. You know, so you got plenty of plenty of outs on there. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention you got plenty of ends on here as well. Like for the auxiliary, you got a stereo one and a mono quarter inch in here, so you could technically use that as a second end to the pedal. It's just going to be um, it shouldn't be colored. It shouldn't be colored by the preamp. That's all. So if you want something like a keyboard key bass rig to run through that and not be colored, then you could technically. But and it's got its own separate volume for it, and another volume knob for the IR on the side, and it saves them. You know, you can have up to six IRs on here. Um, on the MS-60B, you got the cabs that come with it, but they let you use different cabinets as well. You can mix them. And on the Pod Express, you can also mix the different cabinets as well. The way you get to the cabinets, you have to press Alt and tap and turn the middle knob. Like I know that's a lot. That's why I don't particularly. It's not my favorite. Um, you know, I'll just say that not my favorite. Just the hassle of using it. Even though the Tonex pedal is like has a learning curve to it as well. Um, it definitely does more, and their stuff makes sense. It's really easy for me to get a real grasp on it without looking at the manual, especially because of the software. A lot of stuff I was able to do set up in the software, so I actually am very impressed with this Tonex pedal, which we're doing next right now. like even when even the way it's responding is really good. Like it's responding very well. You know, um, I play softer. It's allowing it to, you know, not break up or overdrive. You know, but it's amazing. That's amazing. Um, let's go on to the Zoom. Well, let's go to the MS. Yeah. Let's go ahead to the Zoom. Zoom B6. This is the big boy. Their flagship bass pedal, and it is amazing. Very nice pedal to just have in the arsenal, and you know, it's that one pedal I can grab by itself and have a bunch of presets and have them set up and all that good stuff. So, um, it's very similar. It's like it's more so if you need a platform to really edit everything all in one, like the Tonex. You see the size difference. You see the size of this and then the size of this. Like this is the Tonex and this is the B6. So you know, granted that this does more than just the amp models. And granted, the Tonex does too. The Tonex doesn't just do the amp models; it does the stomp boxes. You can model any all the fuzz and stuff. You can do fuzzes, overdrives, distortions, EQs, and preamps. But no time-based effects, no compressions. You can't do compression. Can't do time-based effects like modulations, chorus, flanger, tremolo, phaser. You can't do none of that. Model none of that on there. You can't model um, delay and reverb either. But they do have a noise gate built in there. They have a EQ section built into it. They also have a compressor, and they have a reverb built in as well. So you know, not to mention you get the VIR cabinets in there where you can load your own IRs and manipulate them. But they have IRs in the software that you can um, manipulate the mics in you know not a 3D